Okay. So last time, it appears that video was just not working, which like it had a pop-up message in OBS that said like, "Hey, video encoding is messed up or something or other." But this time it should actually be functional, is my understanding. So we'll see what happens, but it appears that this time I do not currently have the pop-up message where it's saying like, where YouTube's screaming at me that they don't have my like video footage connection, which is good because it's pretty essential to actually streaming video, being connected to the video streaming service properly. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Basically, what I was trying to do earlier and what I'll continue to try to do is just mess around with some ChatGPT stuff, specifically in relationship to Arduino, because that's pretty interesting to me. Basically, it's like can write code for you, which is super cool. And I'm trying to pull up on my iPad right now a way to watch like the stream live and kind of just see what I should be seeing or like what you guys are seeing, but that hasn't worked for me yet. So give me 1 second. I'm not exactly sure why it's not working. So this should be live right now. Yeah. Okay, give me 1 more second here. And then if that doesn't work, then I'll just go without it. It's fine. I just don't like to be looking over at like the other screen, but I can just not do that, I guess, too. Probably should have done this like earlier as well, just to make it a little bit easier on me. Yeah, it's not working, so that's fine. I'll just go without it for now. And yeah. So anyway, back to ChatGPT. So earlier I was trying to make a program where every first LED was like red, every second was blue, and every third was green. And I was able to do that, as you can see right here. So what I'm looking to do next is integrate a button in addition to this. So hopefully that's pretty visible. I was having some issues earlier. Of course, now I realize you guys probably weren't able to see it at all on that first video, which I should probably take down now that I'm thinking about it, just because like, yeah, nobody was really able to see it. Oh well, may take that down, but here's the existing Arduino code for what I was just describing to you. And then, as I said, this is a ChatGPT, so everything here is from English. This is the original prompt. Yes, right here. So I said Arduino fast LED code, light up every other LED blue and the others red, 64 LED matrix WS2812B connected on pin D5. This is what it popped out. So literally this came in, this like 1 sentence worth of words came in, and this popped out, which is working code. Like I have that running on my Arduino currently. So the step after that is wiring up a button, which I then said, I gave it the existing code and I said using the Arduino Nano built-in button, which apparently can't use because the way it's wired, it like goes through the something. It's like wired to the electronics in such a way that the reset button is, you can't use it as a push button. That's what I'm saying. So then I had to find these, which way cheaper to buy a ton of push buttons than just one. Kind of ridiculous to me, but shipping and stuff, it makes sense. It was like $10 for so many push buttons, more than I probably will need for a very long time. Okay, give me 1 more second. I want to just like, I should really be able to like view my own live stream. Oh no, I can. Okay. Or no, I can't. Okay. I think that. I'm not sure what's happening. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. Yeah. Or no, I can't. So boom, I am streaming, and I can see myself streaming, which is great because now I can put this up next to the camera and actually see how to frame myself. So now I'm not just staring directly into the other screen, which is this side. I'm looking at the camera, which should be a much better viewing experience. We'll see what happens. Also, these are great. These are freeze-dried Skittles, so like burst open whenever you freeze-dry them. I didn't do this. My grandpa did, but it's really cool. Tastes interesting. It's just like a crunchy Skittle, which I'm not sure if a crunchy Skittle is like exactly what you're looking for in a Skittle. I mean, I'm generally not looking for a crunchy Skittle, but interesting texture. Hopefully the audio is good too. Not sure. Wiring. Wiring requires wires, which I just covered up with my iPad. But maybe I'll snatch a couple of these. These are not the right wires. We'll see what we can scrounge up. Need like 2. Somebody's emailing me. Actual messages inside the chat. Yes. Oh gosh! Everything just broke. That's fine. It's probably okay. Oh gosh. Alright, give me a second to like reset this up. I need a 3D print a part to hold up my got one of those crappy lights that you put on your monitor bar light thing. Yeah, I got one of these, but cheap because the good ones are very expensive. Okay, I think I got my monitor thing fixed up because I know what GPT is. Well, so somebody in chat is asking what GPT is. Elon Musk made a thing. He has like an AI company. And this is probably going to be a little bit delayed. But there's a chat program which you can see on screen soon. And you just type in like a natural language response. So, for instance, I typed in Arduino fast LED code light up every other LED blue and the others red, 64 LED matrix, WS2812B connected on pin D5, which then popped out this code. So basically you type in like natural language and then it pops out fully working code for multiple different programming languages. Like I've done this with Python. I did it with some PLC code, although like it doesn't function very well yet. And it also works pretty well for C++. And I'm trying to get it to work for the Apple coding language, which is Swift, but I've had some difficulty so far. So we'll see if it works. But yeah, right now I'm trying to wire up a button to this because I told the robot is trying to add a push button to my code, which the robot wrote. So it all works together. So right now it's supposed to connect that to pin 2, and I forgot how to wire it up. So it's either to the ground or to the power. I'll just ask it. How do you wire button to an Arduino? ground, other side digital input. Okay. So we'll see if this works. That's not very good. Okay, that might fall. And you probably can't see what's happening. But push button, go here. Okay. Jeez, this is gonna be scuffed. Push button on the thing. Power cable going to D2. And the other cable is going to go to ground. And I don't remember how this works regarding which legs are going to which other legs. So we'll see what happens. Oh gosh. Ground 10 kilo ohm. Oh, by the way. So for this, if it ever cuts off your response like it did just now, you can just push continue. And then, oh, I typed continue wrong, which you can't see, but I did do it. And then it should be redrawing this. And of course, for this one time that I'm trying to show an example, it is not doing that. But anyway, uploading the code that we got for the push button, which is right here. We're gonna paste that into the Arduino program, push upload, and we'll see what happens. So what this code is supposed to do is, so it's just violently flashing. So yeah, 30 FPS on a YouTube video. We'll see if that's even visible. Okay, but whenever I push the button, it turns off. I may have wired this wrong. So it stopped flashing, which is good. Let's see what's happening here, though. Huh. Not quite sure what's happening. So these buttons are kind of garbage. Just got them off Amazon for super cheap, as I mentioned earlier. But I'm not sure what's happening here. I don't think it's the code though. Okay, so right now if you push the button, it's just randomly flashing on and off. Okay, let me see if I can get my multimeter out. If I can find it. As I hope you can tell, everything is very well organized. I have a pile of stuff behind my iPad. And we'll see how this button works. Okay, this is the cheapest multimeter you can get pretty much. But it is functional. So we'll see. No, I'm not sure what's happening still. Alright, so connecting this pin. It's supposed to be beeping if there's continuity, so just electricity flowing through it. So that's got continuity. This doesn't. This doesn't. This does. So these two pins, right here, just in line with this red one, are connected. And if I push this button, this is bridged that is also bridged. I need a resistor. That's probably what this is. I think this said resistor a second ago. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Okay. Let me get a resistor out then. That would explain the flashing. Okay, resistor. I have these. I don't... So resistor values based on the different colors here of the band. I don't know why they don't label it like on this brown piece of the strip. That'd be super helpful. Probably cost more money or something stupid. It'd be very nice. I would probably pay more for resistors that were better designed with like paper on them, but it's fine. Dock the window so you can see what I'm searching. Okay. So this is brown. Okay, brown. Brown, red. Black. Black. Brown resistor. Hopefully it's 10K. We'll see. Brown resistor, 10K, model more. Okay, that doesn't help me though. What is it? Brown, so 1,000. 100 times 10, 1,000. So this should be 10. This should be what we want. This should be a 10,000 resistor. Then the cutoff drawing wiring, cutoff ASCII art of the wiring diagram is saying connect this to between ground and the button. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. So the blue wire is connected to ground. You probably can't see anything, but it is. And then we're going to connect between this and this. Okay. Okay. So it's still not working, which is funky. Still flashing aggressively. I wish I had 2 cameras. That'd probably make this easier. Okay, so this is still flashing. Now it's not flashing since I showed you. Now it's flashing. Push the button, it turns off. Let go of the button, nothing's happening. Just flashed there. This is strange. Well, try something. I'm gonna just strip out the wire going from ground and just use the resistor as a method of going from ground. Okay, so like this, it's still flashing. It turns off. Like if it's flashing, and then I just pull power. Really hope the Windows audio sounds aren't on. Yeah, a desk cam would be good. I have plans to I have better cameras. I have several better cameras that I spent way too much money on, and then refuse to use for anything because I don't want to go outside and just take pictures by myself. And asking people was a whole thing. I'm not looking to sell pictures or anything, but I was mainly using them for videos. The plan is just the batteries die really quickly, even the new ones from Amazon. So I need to get one of those. They make like fake batteries. They just plug into the wall, and it's just like a webcam. And you can plug it into your computer and everything. Like, it's great. But I don't know. Like, that's not really for streaming or anything. It's just like I want to have a camera so I can do stuff with it. But we'll see. Okay, this is still happening. I'm gonna try Google instead of just talking to the chatbot that gave me either a faulty code or faulty design, and see if there's a better solution here. Wiring buttons with Arduino. Okay. So it has a 10K. Huh. So this is going to 2. What? Okay, this would have been more helpful to know earlier on. So that's what they want? Okay, so black is going to the same side as the button input. Okay. But then I need power. Okay. Can't see anything. Ah! My iPad! And now the thing broke. Okay, it's fine. Power. I need power going to the other side of the button. Yes. Oh my gosh, I need like an iPad mount or something. That was awful. Alright. Now if I push the button, it turns on. If I do not push the button, it turns off. The code do be functional. Oh my gosh. My freaking iPad. Okay. Well, the code works. Everything fell again, but I can 3D print a thing, maybe. Jeez. We'll see. This is just motivation to like clean my desk so I don't embarrass myself on the internet in front of a whole like 1 or 2 people. Oh no! It fell again. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. So we got the code working. Now I can work on something that I like actually kind of care about, which is the code that I want to work on for bike team project and like other stuff. Which if I wanted to make it actually like accurate, I'd use potentiometer. But I don't care that much right now. I'm just gonna use a push button. Back to ChatGPT. So go here. That's still cut off. Okay. There we go. So I have a push button connected. I have LEDs connected. Now I just want to make it so Arduino fast LED program. Fast LED program. Turn on 2 LEDs for every second you hold down a button connected to pin D2 LEDs. There are 64 LEDs connected to pin D5. Okay, we'll see. Milliseconds. Okay. I still don't get the frames per second thing. I'm not sure what's happening there, because I've never messed with it there. Bro. English. Oh, and it has the brightness stuff too, which is sick. Had to make it like add that last time. It's so cool how it just generates. I love that so much. Like, this actually saves time. It's really nice. I don't have to think anymore. Pay me to type in stuff into a program. Alright, 5 is good. D2 is wrong, it should be just 2. D5 is wrong, it should be just 5. Alright, and then we're gonna upload this. And we'll see if it works. Okay, expected primary expression at the end of input. Ah, it broke. So continue. The formatting is completely broken. Oh, no, it's not. All you have to do is just add this stuff right here. Okay, so that's fine. That's acceptable. I think. Yeah, that's fine. So just go here, verify that, because I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Getting some weird error codes. It compiled. Let's see. My gosh. This actually works, because like this is starting to get to the point of like actually being complex. Alright, desk cam. Oh gosh, please don't fall. Alright. Yes. Oh, that works. So what happens if I turn it off though? It just resets. That's so cool. Okay, now I just need to make it like smooth. And I want it to be green as it's going up, and then red if it like covers up and go in the reverse direction. But I need to make it smooth first. So that's way too slow. Frick, I don't know how fast to make it. Unside along elapsed time divided by 1000. If elapsed time times 2. If I is less than elapsed time times 2, light up the first elapsed time times 2 LEDs in white. So I think I changed this to like 1 to make it 2 LEDs. Or maybe I just made it worse. Millis of start time equals 0. I'm gonna say hi. Start time. I don't know. No, I made it slower. Okay. But I do want to go up one by one. So that is good. But is this my issue? The like frames per second? So if I double this, does it go twice as fast? Only one way to find out. I'm not sure if you guys just heard that, but multimeter started screaming. I guess the air became conductive. It's exciting. So that looks the exact same. Maybe slower. Not sure. The first elapsed times 2 divided by 1000. Millis minus start time divided by 1000. So maybe 500 to make it go twice as fast, and then I'll reset this to 60. Still not sure what that does. I'm thinking like I want it like 4 times as fast as the original program, so we'll see what variable actually changes that and then adjust it accordingly. Oh, that's faster. That is faster. Okay. That's really ugly. I want it to go like a snake kind of design. Actually, no, I don't. I want it to go like, okay. So like over here, you can see this corner, just barely. Make this camera like way bigger. Okay, you can see this corner. If this is the box. I have Paint. I have Microsoft Paint on my computer. Okay. That is such a better way to do this. Okay. So if you have box, I have box. Boom. I would like box to go badoop, 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 like that. I don't know how to do that. That would be a lot of coding for me. We'll see if the AI can do the thingy. Way faster than me looking it up to. Okay. Don't save. That is faster. I want it even more fast because I want it just like continuous. If I was able to diffuse this and add more LEDs, that would also be sick, which is the end goal for this. Oh yeah, because the original stream got like freaking destroyed for some reason because I don't know how to do OBS settings. Basically what I want to do is for like bike for bike team or potentially something else, I don't know, even like a normal bike would be sick because I kind of want to get an electric bike. Be pretty cool. I don't know when I would ride it, but regardless, wrap one of these bad boys around it. This will also work for a skateboard, and I actually do use my skateboard on occasion. Tangents. Wrap this around it based on the speed, which you can do with like either the GPS, connecting your phone's GPS to the Arduino using Bluetooth, or there's a variety of ways to determine speed in an Arduino. Light up the LEDs. So like going from one side to the other side, like along the entire circumference of the bike or the vehicle, whatever, have a bunch of LEDs, and as it like gets up to max speed or to whatever your max speed is set to, it's just lighting up. And that way, like as people go by, you can see like this is like closer to the max speed, less than the max speed, and if you go like past like your set parameter, you can start turning it red from like one side to the other. So going back to Paint, which I just closed, basically, bada bing, bada boom, got the box, got the green. Yes, going like green, and then whenever you go over to the end, it turns to red and starts going back the other way. So if you're ever going full red, you are zooming. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. So we'll see if that works. But yeah, let me did I upload that code? I don't remember. I'm gonna push upload again. See if that works. And then it's gonna be 4 times the original speed. Hopefully that's like fast enough for this. Okay. That's pretty good. I don't know. I think that might still be too slow. Also needed to be green. Super sick about fast LED, by the way. You can just like change the color. It's like plain English. It's fine. You don't have to do any like crazy CRGB values. So just green. Green or black. Okay, and we're gonna go 125 here because it's still kind of slow. I feel like I'm gonna go like less than that still. I don't know. Of course, it depends on your like number of LEDs and stuff too. So, okay. Button. That's pretty satisfying. Thing let go. Resets. Pretty good. I think it could be a little bit better. I don't know if I want twice as fast, but like this stuff doesn't matter. It really doesn't. But like I care. We're gonna go to 100. We're gonna see if this is gonna be 10 times as fast as the original speed. And we'll see how that works. And then, yeah, okay. That's pretty good. I like that. Okay, now we got to figure out the reverse order. So go here, copy, go back to the thingy-majig. Camera angle still good. All right, paste this. And then, no, stop, please. Yeah, Go back down to the bottom. And now we can edit this. You should push Shift Enter in order to like go down a row without just typing in the thing to the chatbot, which is really nice to have. That's how like Discord and Teams works too. I couldn't figure that out for like the longest time. So during my summer internship, the boss, like, he didn't know either, and he put like hello in chat or something for like all the interns. There was like 20 people, and everybody just started spamming back like hello. It was great. That was way funnier at the time, but it was a good day, very good day. Yeah, what am I changing? Okay. If the last LED turns, okay, if the last LED gets turned on, start from the last LED going backwards, turning them from green to red. Okay, and then we'll see if it can do that. Turn the last LED and then turn the remaining LEDs from the last LED going backwards, change the color from green to red. Use a loop to iterate over the LEDs in reverse order and set the color of each LED in the position of the array. Okay. Iterate over the LEDs in reverse order, turn on the LEDs from the last LED going backwards, change the color from green to red. Okay. We'll see if that works. I'm... stop, what? Not super confident in this code. We'll see. Expected a thingy. Look at you, your thingy. Curly brackets. Okay. Dang. Forgetting the curly brackets. Very disappointing. See if that works. Okay. Well, that did nothing. Maybe the curly brackets were like intentionally broken. If high. No, that didn't work. Let me try this again. I feel like there's a better way to phrase this as well. Okay. So pasting this in again, and then okay. After all of the LEDs have been turned green from holding the button down, start turning them red in reverse order. Okay. See if that works. Off this. Turn on the LEDs in green, else turn off the remaining. Okay. If I is less than elapsed time times 1, turn on the LEDs in green. LEDs I equals 0 RGB green. Else turn off the remaining LEDs. Else the button not pressed. Okay, it needs to continue to finish the code. Button is pressed, and then turned off in reverse order from the last LED going backwards in red. The button is released. The start time variable is used to track the elapsed time. It's still not understanding what I'm wanting, which it is a weird request, I'd say. I'm not sure how I would have coded this personally. It's an interesting problem. Fast away show, CRGB red. But it's not pressed, turn off the LEDs in reversed order. Tell you what, I'm gonna just copy paste this stuff in and we'll see what happens. Worst case, I always have the old working code somewhere inside the chat, which isn't particularly useful, but I have it if I want to use it for something or other. Okay, and is this like actually the proper? It is the proper like curly brackets this time. What did I do for curly brackets? Oh, copy was not declared in the scope. Oh, right. You copied the copy code. Yeah, but we'll do it. Okay. We have a thing. It is now red. That's not helpful. Oh, now it's flashing. Not what I wanted, but it is now red. So, that's a thing. Yeah. Alright. So, I guess go back to the original code again and then try this one more time. And again, this isn't a program that like I care about it working. I just want to test the capabilities of ChatGPT, because like I'm not sure I don't know how I'd approach this. Okay, so this exists the original code. Above is the original code, comma. The current behavior is that the, I don't have to explain the current behavior, it figures out that out, I think. Okay, so basically whenever, right now, whenever I equals, yeah, so whenever I equals the original, no, whenever I equals the LED count, yeah, LED count, underscore count, starting from the last LED, turn an LED from green to red with the same time interval as LEDs were being turned from black to green. That's not great wording, I don't think. Okay, and then turn them off from the last LED going backwards in reverse order. And with the transition from green to red, you can also loop to iterate over reverse order to set the green color each LED based on position array. I don't know what I just said. Turned on in green when the button is pressed, and then turned off in reverse order from the last LED going backwards, and transition from green to red when the button is released. Okay. Still doesn't sound like what I asked for, but we'll see what happens. Okay, elapsed time was not declared in the scope. Minus elapsed time. I don't. One time long last time. Wasn't it just declared right here? Yeah, that's like in scope. Pretty sure that's the same thing. I think that's how the original code worked as well. Onside elapsed time, if elapsed time. For elapsed time. No, if elapsed time. Shouldn't matter. Either way, it should be working. This is something funky where like elapsed time was not declared in the scope. It's right there. Maybe that's what's happening? I'm gonna just tell it, like, I'm getting an elapsed time is not declared in this scope error. We'll see if it can fix it. In the scope if button is hide, this means it's not accessible outside of this block. The declaration elapsed time and taps it if block, so this was okay. Okay. That seems like a good way to do it. Start time, elapsed time. Okay. Now I gotta push continue again. Or type continue. Cool. So, yeah, now it's declared outside of it. We'll see if that works. I don't understand exactly how you can. In the code, it's. So it knows what's right or wrong because it can solve it. Like directly afterwards. But then it's not doing it at first, which is just kind of funky to me. Okay. Let's see if this works. So going all the way up from red, or from green. So if it hits the end, it should start turning red, which is not happening. Oh, but it did though. For a little bit. What? They're not changing. Okay, now it's all red. Oh. Look at that. Okay, look at this. This is actually kind of cool. So I push it for 1 second. Now it's red. Push it for like 2 seconds. The lines that were green are now red. So if I go like halfway up, now it's like halfway red. Which, like, that's sick. But that's not what I asked for. I can probably fix this code myself, but like the entire point of the stream is to like make GPT like freaking, like I wanted to do this stuff itself if it can, which maybe not. I mean, it's a very early model of it. I have no idea how I would even begin to try to like make something like this, but we'll see if I can fix it or if I can convince it to fix it. Else the button is not pressed. Turn off the LEDs in reverse order. Okay. Okay. I'll just say, I'll paste in the code, might as well. Oh, no, stop. Jeez. I keep on forgetting to push shift enter. Okay. I think you misunderstood my question, or my yeah, my question, I guess, comma, I would like for the LEDs to turn red in reverse order while keeping the other LEDs green while the button is pressed. Period. To reiterate, this is just like, at some point you could just write the code yourself and it'd be easier. To reiterate, holding down the button should make the LEDs turn green. Sequencing. Please elaborate. What? That sounds completely right. But anyway, I'm out. Okay. Thank you for like tuning in for a second. That was great. To reiterate, holding down the button should make the LEDs turn green first, and then red in reverse order. Okay. We'll see if this works. Okay. It's not on the fancy like little code box though. Doesn't matter at all, but oh no, now it is though. While the button is pressed. I don't think that's what I want. Sequencing. That might be the word for like what I'm looking for here. Okay, let me see. I can try it. I mean, there's no harm in trying it. Can you put the code in a box I can copy? So nice of it. Very considerate. Continue still in a code box, please. Oh gosh, it's just doing it again. I'm not sure if that's gonna actually be able to. The character limit's really annoying. Let's see if it gets any farther though. So it ended on turn last time. I think it finished. It looks finished. Let's see. I feel like it's just gonna be the same thing though. Like I'm not sure, but I feel like it might just be the exact same thing. Okay, so we'll see. Okay, so now just nothing's happening, which seems strange. Yeah. Maybe this is just too complicated for it to understand. I'm gonna reset this. Oh, actually, wait. I mean, let me get a good one that like actually kind of liked first. Should be like this back here. Without any of the red. Okay. Yeah, this one's good. I'll like copy this one so I have that. That's actually pretty decent. And then I'm gonna reset the thread, which is like basically resetting its memory. That's my understanding of ChatGPT, how it works, all that stuff. And then I will redo the prompt. So write a fast LED Arduino program. Write a fast LED Arduino program with 64WS2812B LEDs connected on pin 5 and a push button on pin 2. Oh no, stop. Okay, we're going to copy this. We're going to push cancel. We're going to reset the thread. Okay, I forgot shift enter. I need to like put it on a whiteboard or something because I keep forgetting shift enter. It's fine. Okay, so shift enter. Okay, on pin 2. Yes, comma. When the button is not held down, all of the LEDs should be off. Program 64W pin 2, comma, the brightness should be set to 5. When the button is not held down, all the LEDs should be off. When the button is held down, the lights should turn on one by one. Light should turn on one every. Should turn on with the color. Turn on first with the color green, one every 100 milliseconds, then with the color red, but from the opposite direction. Okay, I feel like that's a pretty good prompt of what I want. So we'll see if it can do that. The button is pressed, always turn on one at a time with a delay of 100 milliseconds between each LED. The first LED would turn on with the color green, and the last LED would turn on with the color red. Here's the code. I don't... Okay, we'll see. We shall see. I like this code, so I'm gonna just notepad real quick. Go here, copy, paste, go here, copy again, paste in. Okay. Upload. See if that works. Okay, it's done uploading. Okay, it's currently off. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, shoot, it's working. It's just going back and forth. Which is it's not what I want, but like it is. Okay, it's functional though. Oh, but it's not. Oh gosh, okay. Else the button is not pressed, turn all LEDs off. Fast LED clear, fast LED glitch out. If it's low, if the button is pressed, turn on the LEDs one at a time. I think it should be high though, right? I mean, let's try it. Maybe it's like a pull up, pull down thing. I'm not quite sure how it works for this. Okay. I might be right. Okay. I think I'm wrong. That happened automatically. I didn't tell it to do that. Okay. So I'm not pushing anything. And it's still going. What the heck? Yeah, pushing the button does nothing right now. Okay. I'm gonna change this back to low. I'm gonna complain a little bit and we'll see what happens. with this code, pushing the button does nothing, comma, I want all the LEDs to be off when the button is not being pressed. Okay, and then we'll see if that works. Hopefully it just fixes it, because I could be wrong, but I feel like that shouldn't be super hard to implement. When the button is not being pressed, the arbitrary code fastest method is called when the button is not pressed, but this method only sets all the LEDs to black, which is not the same as turning them off. Here's the modified code. Okay, we'll see if this works. I still feel like, okay, it's still messing up. So it's still going without, it's not supposed to be going. If digital read button pin equals low. Still feel like it should be high. No? Okay, let's pull the working code. If button state equals high, the button is pressed to turn on the LEDs. Yes, that's how this should work. Okay. So now nothing's happening, but that's what should, this is when it should be turning on, because I'm pressing the button, so it's going high. Oh, it's because in the void loop the brightness is turned all the way off. That's gotta be it. Okay. So it should probably just be like, grab this, toss this here, make it the same like spacing and such as everything else. And I've been using 5. That happens. That's a weird error. So I'll be impressed if this works still. But that's a no. Why are you still doing it? Dang it. Okay, the button is currently not high. So you have to push the reset button in order to make it stop. Should not be the case. It should be if button state is low. Okay, now it's going again. So this corresponds to this. This corresponds to this. Okay. Button pin equals. I'm gonna just make it else. I think you can do else if. Because you can't have the, it can't be the same state. Else if button pin equal low. Okay. Oh, what? No. Like this. Okay. Else if, then it does this. Yes. Expected before. When was else? What was it there? Else. Oh, I think you can just do else if and then do the statement here. Yeah, digital read equal low. Yeah. Sorry guys, it's been a second since I've coded something like this before, so we'll see what happens. And then just turn the brightness to 0 does not seem like the best solution to me. I generally turn it to black, but like maybe it's a better solution. I just haven't thought of it before. Not sure. Okay. Let's see. So pressing the button, it just keeps going. Why? I think it's like potentially being stuck in a loop. But I'm not sure. That's strange. Okay. Oh yeah, maybe it's the delays. I bet it's the delays. Yeah, because the earlier code wasn't using that kind of delay. Maybe. Because otherwise it would just go as fast as it can, which would be pretty much instantaneous for turning on LEDs. At the end of it, it turns off. Which is interesting. Oh, it's because of this 4 thing. So if I make this while, then what happens? What if I make this while? Just to see. This could be a bad way to do it. I'm not a pro at like C++. I'll admit that. I can get my way around it, but like, this is a specific use case I haven't done. So the button pin isn't high right now, but it's saying it's high. Yeah, it just seems to be getting caught inside the loop. Well, inside the earlier code, it was just... Yeah, it was using like a external variable. So if I just tell it that this code seems to be getting stuck in a loop, which is making it stay on even when the push button is not being pressed. Could you make the time variable external to the void loop? And then we'll see if that works. Stay on even, which is making it stay on even when the push button is not being pressed. Could you make the time variable external to the void loop? Here's a modified version, allow you adjust the delay between each LED using an external variable. Covering me stuck in a loop. I don't feel like that's gonna fix it. We can try it. I don't see how this would fix the issue though. I don't know. It's really good for like writing essays and stuff. It's just the word counts aren't accurate, and then it's pretty good at Okay, so it's doing it again. I can change the time variable now, but like that's not what I'm asking for. I want it to be like okay. I'll just do this. It is still getting stuck. Could you make the delay system work more like this? Question mark. I'm basing this code. Hopefully it just does the delay time thing, because what I'm trying to do here is just do as little manual intervention as possible. Which, like, obviously for all this stuff, like, there's gonna be some tuning delay required still. For most of it, it can still make websites pretty well, which I could demo if I needed to. But button is pressed, turn the audio on one at a time. See, but now I just broke it again. Yeah, you don't have the delay inside of this at all. Yeah. So that's an issue. It's really close. It's really close. Basically, what I need to do is just take this code and the other code and just combine them. But I just didn't want to do that. Oh well. Yep, so I'm probably going to end the stream here. Been going for like an hour and 12 minutes. But basically, it's really good for like essays and stuff, for specifically C++ fast OAD code. It's definitely good for the basics, like what I was doing earlier where it was just like, hey, light up every other LED or something. That's very functional. I'm really impressed by like how it understands the number of LEDs, different formatting types. I've seen people online talking about how it can do like proprietary code and stuff. This is like a decent essay about ducks. And you can do stuff in like the style of like other people too. So like in the style of Linus Tech Tips, talk about tacos. Like it'll just do it. It understands like YouTube personalities and stuff, which is crazy. Like this is a text database thing. I guess it like took transcripts and just understood it from that, but super interesting. You'll be surprised to learn that tacos and technology actually have a lot in common. First of all, tacos are incredibly versatile. Just like how you can use a computer for all kinds of different things, from gaming to editing videos to browsing the internet, you can fill a taco with all sorts of different ingredients, from chicken to beef to veggies to seafood. And just like how you can customize your computer with different hardware and software to suit your needs, you can customize your taco with different sauces and toppings to suit your taste. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna leave you with that. I might mess around with this again. It's pretty interesting. But until next time, hopefully this thing will actually work. Oh wait, why did it freeze? That's new. It didn't fix